Hello, this is Blue Juggernaut. Uh, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I've got an ad playing in my ear, but well, sorry about that. Really loud advert in my ear. But hello, this is SkepticTV. I am Blue Juggernaut. Today or for now, I will be talking about the Armageddon.
Hey, I'm here too, fucker.
Sorry,
I'm here also. What do you mean, just I?
I thought you were going for a nap.
I don't know. I guess I'll stay for a little while. If I fall asleep, then I call again.
We also have Lewis, and can you hear Colin? Not,
Oh,
you're not listening, right. So it's me and Lefiad, Lewis. We're here to talk about the Armageddon, or tonight's Rapture, which starts at, I think it's 12 o'clock tonight, isn't it? Around the world.
I don't
Lewis?
know. I guess I'm not entirely that sure. If it works the same way as it supposedly, or as it was supposed to work on May 21st, I can't believe it's already been 6 fucking months
Time
since
fucking
May.
flies. If time flies, doesn't it?
I know.
Can't keep up with it.
Um,
But yeah, apparently back at May 21st, it wasn't the actual Rapture, it was just the start of the lead up to the Rapture. Um,
well, no. According to Harold Camping, originally, the rapture was supposed to happen on May 21st, and and then when he said it was hold on, someone's ringing the doorbell. I'll explain in a second. Sorry.
so Lewis will be back in a sec, but I think what he was about to say was we have just experienced the Rapture, and tonight is the end of the Rapture, in which case the world will end tonight, and some of us will go up to the supposed heaven, and some of us will go to the supposed hell, or limbo. I don't know what exactly Harold Camping
Okay, I'm
believes
back.
in that regard. Lewis is back. Hello, Lewis.
Okay, so supposedly after after people did not get levitated into the sky, Harold Camping explains um, that Judgment Day did happen on May 21st. It wasn't Judgment Day in what he thought would be like a rapture type scenario. It was what he said was a quiet Judgment Day, uh, as in what do we call it? The God has already judged all of us. So on
So
the 21st, everyone who is saved or not already been decided, and then today is when the world's actually supposed to end.
what I don't understand is he says that it's Judgment Day, but we're back on the May 21st. But if God is all knowing all the time, why does he have to judge people? Surely he knows in advance.
Because religious people are stupid and the whole idea is stupid. So every time they come up with some stupid fucking theory about how the world's supposed to end, it's always going to be full of holes because the whole idea, the whole concept in and of itself is full. So, you know.
I'd also like to say to our audience quickly, at the moment it's just me and Lewis. I don't know where everyone else is. We're supposed to have a Womble talking,
Harold,
but she seems to have disappeared somewhere. Slightly
Harold
mysterious.
Camping looks like the Crypt Keeper.
From what?
The Crypt Keeper.
Is that a movie?
You don't know what Tales from the Crypt? God, Blue, so fucking uncultured.
I'm British. I'm not some sort of shit American who watches shit TV.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
I know he had a couple months ago. Camping did. I don't know if he's still in the hospital.
Hmm. Who knows? Maybe he's been judged not worthy of heaven. Maybe he's been struck
Maybe he
down.
just
But
predicted his own death. Like, watch him.
he
How
dies
scary would
tonight at
that be?
12. Oh, nice. Handsome bloke. But what was I
Oh,
supposed to
there's
say?
the Crypt Keeper.
Apparently, what we've just experienced, the Rapture. Has anyone noticed anything rapture-y?
Um,
Anything
I've had a boner all day. Does that count?
I accidentally listened to some REM earlier today.
Who's that? Who's talking? Leamy! Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad, thanks.
Everyone,
So-
we have a Gleamy. So anything to add to the conversation so far, Gleamy?
I just got here. I had to load my laptop because my Skype wasn't working properly on my computer.
Yeah, I was just asking, is there anything within the last 6 months? I think it's 6 months from May 21st to tonight that implies that a rapture has actually been happening at all.
Bin Laden?
When was that again?
Sometime between now and then.
Does anyone on chat know when Bin Laden was killed? "3 hours till rapture," says Harold C. Which must mean you're in a different time zone. Europe?
The 2nd of May 2011. Was that before the last rapture prediction?
2nd of May. No.
Right. So that's happened since then.
Gaddafi.
There's that. Well, pretty much the most of the Arab Spring. Although that started before.
The Occupy Wall Street movement. That's happened.
That's happened.
Well, that's the only real interesting stuff that's really gone on, isn't it? I mean, the whole Occupy Wall Street movement is the only thing that's been on the news, apart from
the Texan governor running for president. Does that count?
Well, that's happened before. I suppose it's a possibility. But
I keep making the rapture prediction, so it might always be whenever he's running.
No,
who's ready for the Velociraptor?
Oh yes, bring on the dinos.
The Velociraptor.
I'm only afraid if it's how to. I'll worry it knows how to open doors. Then we're fucked.
Oh, we're fucked whatever happens. Who needs a rapture when you've got, well, the state of the world today anyway? I mean, America's fucked up. Europe's starting to fuck up. In fact, no, actually, because of the Arab Spring. Asia's, in my opinion, starting to pick up a little bit, while the rest of the world is going to shit. Who knows? Maybe that's a sign of the apocalypse.
But societies have collapsed thousands of times in history. Why would this one be any different? Just because it's bigger?
Oh, I don't know. People are idiots.
True.
Especially Americans. If I offend anyone, then yeah. But this whole Harold Camping thing, I don't think anyone's really interested anymore. Outside, like YouTube circles, and because I remember that when he first came up with his prediction of May 21st, most of the media was talking about it, at least at some point.
I really didn't remember until today that today was supposed to be the rapture.
Today is not the rapture, the end of the world. Get it right.
But nobody seems to really take any interest now in anything Harold Camping's got to say. But saying that, he won't be saying much while he's in hospital.
Well, that's because he was wrong the first time, so of course nobody's going to take him serious anymore.
Yeah, but of course he made the excuse of, oh, it's not the real rapture yet. But
it was a quiet rapture.
It's a quiet rapture. I never heard anyone.
Well, that's what he said. He said it was a silent judgment or whatever.
Doesn't that mean we should be noticing people disappearing silently? We'll still see it.
No. He doesn't. I already explained this. It does not mean. Doesn't mean. He means by a silent. He means that it was a silent judgment, and people weren't like actually taken up into heaven. He means that it was
It was judging.
that God has already judged everyone who will be saved and who won't be saved
But
on May
does it
21st. So today, since today's the end of the world, um, whoever is surviving has already been decided on May 21st.
So what about like babies born after May 21st?
They're fucked.
That's nice.
but isn't God supposed to have judged us the day he created us, given that he knows exactly what's going to happen?
I already explained why it doesn't matter, because the whole idea is stupid, because the whole principle of religion is stupid, so they have to try to fix the gigantic gaps in these ideas. So just anything that they say should be pretty much assumed retarded. So I wouldn't be I wouldn't try to question all the holes in their ideas, because ultimately they're too big to fill. So
Obviously, the next prediction is the whole Mayan calendar farce.
Oh, God.
As I like to call it.
Oh, but that... carry on.
The December 12th, 2012, I think. How
21st.
21st, or yeah, how would he put December 12th? But I think that's
December 21st, 2012.
And it's going to be at 9:21, 9:12 in the evening, just to...
Who came up with
There's
that
a time
number?
associated with it?
No, it's just to complete the 2112 thing that they keep doing.
Oh.
What a load of bullshit.
Although if they were that obsessed with just numbers, they should have waited until 2112 to do this.
Someone, like, back in 2006, everyone was saying, oh, the 6th of the 6th was going to be the end of the world.
Yes, and I terrified my math class by reading them Revelations.
Yeah, everyone was saying
now?
back in 2006, this day the world's going to end. Even though 616 is the actual number of the devil. So it was irrelevant anyway, but...
So it should have happened in January.
It should have happened in January. But it just makes you wonder where the next prediction is going to come from. We've had the Harold Camping one, we've got the Mayan one. It just makes you wonder when the next one's going to come.
Dude, people have been predicting the end of the world since the beginning of time.
Well, since the beginning of human speech, maybe.
That's what I mean.
I reckon we should predict the end of the world and sell it to the media and make money off of it.
The end of the world will happen at the end of the world.
Yeah, just make up a date which has some sort of relevancy to something somehow.
About 5 billion years when the sun explodes. What is people... Who's asking you something?
Who's it by? Yeah.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
Hey? Lost the game. What's that got to do?
Son of a bitch.
Well, losing the game could be a sign of the rapture.
Has anyone in chat got any ideas for a good date for our prediction? Something relevant to something, maybe a number in some book.
5 billion years when the sun's fuel is supposed to end and it will go supernova.
Yeah, but everyone will be by then. No one cares about that.
Find out what the words Jesus Christ has translated into numbers and make that the day.
Well, actually, yeah. Numbers are A1, Z26. What would Jesus spell? Someone who's quick in chat, spell out Jesus in numbers and see what that comes up with.
Wait, how do you spell Jesus in numbers?
God, Americans are so slow. A is 1, Z is 26.
Oh, okay.
Someone says November in the year 2013. November 2019. In ASCII code. Z, is how many numbers in the alphabet? 26, isn't it? G35 US 27 26. Why is everyone throwing numbers at me? Has anyone found the number for Jesus yet? 10th of the 5th, 2019.
Would be Jess.
How do you know when Jesus died? Does anyone know when Jesus died?
Don't think anyone knows when Jesus actually died.
Because Bardock says 2033, 2,000 years after Jesus died. He didn't. Oh, that's a good point. Jesus didn't die, did he? He cheated death, as it were. A good day.
Apparently, it's Jesus didn't die because it was a myth to begin with, according to this.
Yeah, fair dues, fair dues.
Possible mentioned dates around 27 AD, 30 AD, and 33 AD.
Sorry.
27 AD, 33 AD is the time gap.
On Twitter, the words rapture and Harold camping are trending in the United States and worldwide.
Why does anyone actually believe this stuff? I mean,
Well, they're not. They're probably. I mean, it doesn't mean that they are just because we're talking about it.
There will be some. I doubt there'll be many people left that believe it. But back before the 21st of May, it was widely believed by a lot of Christians.
You mean by stupid fucking people?
But then you get some Christians. I don't understand.
camping might go for the 12,000 years
Company seem pretty
version
damn
of
sure.
Young Earth creationism, whoever that is in the chat room.
The fail whale.
Because Young Earth creationism doesn't have a standard 6,000 years across the board. Some of them go as far as 12,000 years, although they have even less of a reason to say it.
Jesus is 0 times 4, eh? What?
That's hex.
Hold on.
What does that mean?
Hexadecimal.
Okay.
16,
Color.
Hold on, guys. Hey, listen to this. This is how he came up with a being the end of the world. Let's see. Give me a second. Let me read this over before I explain it.
Is it like a mathematical formula?
Yes. Yes, there's a mathematical formula.
What I don't understand is all these fundamental Christians that didn't believe him. Surely they've got to expect the rapture to happen at some point.
Well, yeah.
And he seemed pretty convinced about it. Surely most Christians would be like, oh yeah, he's probably right. It's mathematical form.
Sorry.
I mean, surely Christians have to believe their own bloody religion. That someday the rapture will happen. And you've got to be prepared, haven't you? Wasn't there someone who literally spent all his money and sold his house and everything?
Yes. There's actually many people who did that.
It serves them right, really. Well, I was saying that, no, it doesn't. Brainwashed. But to sell your house over some guy on the TV or the radio or whatever it is, it's disturbing. Apocalypse for dogs. So, is that you, Gleamy?
Yeah, that's me. Sorry, I moved my mic to stop the breathing. Headless Chicken's asking if he can contribute.
Sure. How do we bring that?
Who's me? Yeah, okay.
Headless Chicken message SkepticTV. We'll try and get you on.
Sorry.
Sit back from the microphone a bit.
It's a headphone microphone.
Oh, is it?
Okay. Here is how Harold Camping got to the 21st as being the rapture. Let's see. The Great Flood supposedly happened in 4990 BC. Using this date, taking the statement in Genesis 7:4, which is 7 days from now I will send rain on the earth to the predict blah blah blah. Let's see.
So, write it down, chat. 49.
Okay. Harold Camping concluded that the world would occur in 2011, which is 7,000 years from the year 4990 BC. Camping takes this. Camping takes the 17th day of the second month mentioned in Genesis 7:11 to be May 21st, and hence predicts the rapture to occur on this date. Another argument that can be used in favor of the May 21st date is as follows. The number 5 equals atonement, the number 10 equals completeness, and the number 17 equals heaven.
How did he get those numbers for that, though?
That's, I don't know. The number of days is calculated between April 1st, 33 AD, and May 21st, 2011 AD, is 722,500. Christ is believed by Camping to have hung on the cross April 1st, 33 AD. The time between April 1st, 33 AD and April 1st, 2011 is 1978 years. If 1978 is multiplied by 365.2422 days, the number of days in a solar year, the result is 722,449. The time between April 1st and May 21st is 51 days. 51 added to 722,449 is 722,500. Also times 10 times 17 squared. So whatever 5 times 10 times 17 squared is, so atonement times completeness times heaven squared also equals 722,500. So
What was that math again?
This is
The last bit.
ridiculous.
Basically, is he just taken a bunch of numbers he thinks are in the Bible and stuck them together in some sort of equation? Just randomly chucks in some additions and multiplications and said, right, that's it.
Yeah.
Where does it say in the Bible you have to multiply this bit by this bit?
Well, it's not just that, but even if you were a Christian, I'll link everyone to here. That's how he came to that number. I honestly have no idea how he got that. I mean, it says right there, but it's just completely stupid.
Got a caller queued.
We heard you.
Yep, sure. Let Headless Chicken come on.
Yes, an 850 squared.
Sorry, Lewis.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, Headless Chicken.
Hold on a second here.
Right.
Okay, I got. I had to mute Blog TV for a second there.
All right.
Oh no, Womble's here. Everyone leave.
Hey.
Hey, hello.
Hey,
Have we had any signs of Armageddon yet?
Yeah, I finished my curry. I'm really sad.
I finished a curry as well. It might hopefully declog me and my infectedness.
It took me a lot longer to. Does that count?
People on chat, we now have Womble and Headless Chicken on the call. What did you want to say, Headless Chicken?
Yes. I'm just doing some quick math here. You wanted a date using Jesus?
Yeah.
But you should be using the Greek, not the English.
What is the Greek?
I'm looking for the last letter now, and I can't find the damn S in Greek.
What's it looking like so far?
So far I got 9, 7, 20, 15, 18. I need one more letter.
How are you finding it?
I went on Wikipedia, looked up Jesus, looked for the Greek translation, the proper, like, the Greek translation. And then from there, just copied it out, and I'm looking up the Greek alphabet and just counting through the letters.
Firefly Forever says Yeshua.
I think the last one would be Sigma, then.
Remember, Junior, in Greek, Jehovah starts with an I.
And that's why I'm using the Greek.
Anyone else understand or anyone else get the reference?
Indiana Jones reference.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Hey, Wumble, what have you got to say on the Armageddon?
Hang on, I'm in the middle of ad central. No, I've managed to steal the ad. On the Armageddon, well, it's all quiet in my sleepy little village. I have not heard any sounds of violence breaking out anywhere. I interrogated a curry quite intensively, and it knew nothing.
What kind of curry was it?
It was a Balti biryani specialty thing that my local Indian does. Quite tasty.
Sounds
Enough of a spice
good.
to give it a bit of a kick.
I had a bit of a chicken tikka masala, the old traditional. Anyway, lesser curries. We've been talking about the whole bloody Harold camping and how much of a bunch of bollocks it is.
It is complete bollocks.
Picture of curry on. Let's get to it. But we're trying to make up our own little prophecy, a little prediction. So far, what I've tried to do is what Headless Chicken's doing now: translate the name Jesus into a date. So we
Why
ourselves
don't we translate it into Welsh and then see what happens? I mean, sure, it's going to have some sort of significance.
because it would just
Break
be
the world's
like
calculators.
the world will just be covered in.
Yeah, well, there you go. Although I do think my idea of Currymageddon sounds quite good.
That'd be great. Just the world getting flooded with curry. Oh, that'd be.
Dave
And
is
then,
so pleased.
and then the result of people drowning in curry.
Oh, I would literally pay to do that.
What, drown in curry?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Why would you want to drown in curry?
If I had to die at some point and I had a choice with any sort of death, that would be it.
So long as it's a really good curry.
Yeah,
Then you could go happy. I mean, there's nothing worse than a really horrid curry, either too hot or just badly flavoured.
Too hot I can handle if I take it slow. But then again, if I'm drowning, I won't be taking it slow, will I?
Although it's, unless it's a mutton vindaloo beast that's chasing you down, then that wouldn't be good at all.
Sweet. You've got curry in my head now. I want another one, but I haven't got one.
We've had, I hope I get this right. Gekibi is asked, what do we reckon camping's excuse is going to be about nothing happening? And I find that image quite disturbing.
He hasn't accounted for the number of hours people sleep, so they've got a whole 4,000 years extra to go.
How would you all prefer to die if it's not too much of a strange question? How would you prefer to be raptured? Sorry?
Past the half. We've got half an hour to go.
How would you prefer to be raptured?
Oh, the world's supposed to end at 9. Cool.
Hello?
Isn't raptured being... I think we've already covered this, but isn't raptured being taken up? Which means you don't actually die. Which means it's the rest of us
the people who are left behind.
I think so far, just dying in my sleep without noticing would probably be best if that were the case.
Oh, but that's no fun. Where's the excitement?
It's death. Why is it meant to be fun?
Hey, so if I die in my sleep, that's fine. I just, as long as my passenger screaming doesn't wake me up.
Pilots.
Yeah. That's bad, but you've got to go out with a bang.
Exactly, and if you can take out as many things as you can along the way, all is good.
Sorry?
I said, if you can take out as many things as you can along the way, all is good.
Yeah, go kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
This would actually be a very good reason why you want to have an atheist as an airline pilot.
So they don't get raptured and the plane just goes down.
Right. you want your entire air crew to be atheists.
Just today.
Yeah, or at least not Christians. Just on this day.
Yeah, Christians should be all for that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, I don't care if you're a Christian or not. You just don't want the air crew being Christians.
Well, air stewards. It's not a problem. The people that serve you the drinks, because you could always find a.
Yeah,
willing...
you don't need them. That's fine. You just don't want the people flying the plane, actually operating.
Would you get
in the air.
How else would I get a cup of tea?
I think at that point you're not going to have to really worry about that.
No, I'm British. I do.
Depends on the Brit, because I'm not fussed about tea.
Odds are a steward or stewardess, there will be at least one who will not be raptured because of the numbers on the plane.
Yeah.
But it's the pilot, co-pilot, navigator, those people, you don't want them going away.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine.
And at least somebody in the tower at the airport you're going to.
Yeah, but all these religious people say that only like... Well, someone put a number in it a while back, saying like there's only 200 people who would be saved or something ridiculous like that.
I like my interesting idea on who's going to be saved. It's going to be people that generally go out doing nice things for no other reason than to be nice, that aren't judgmental and all that, and kind of follow the Jesus thing of being nice to each other and looking out for those that are in need. So it's going to be a good chunk of atheists and not very many of some of the Christians.
Yeah, but that still doesn't really include any of us.
But not the ones who think they will be the ones taken up necessarily.
Well,
maybe no one will be taken.
But surely if you're a plane, you're already up, so you're not going to get raptured?
If I did this right, in Greek, we should get that.
That's a big number.
That
could
be
to the blog TV chat, so they can see what you mean by that's a big number.
9/7/18/15/20/18.
The 9th of what month is the 7th? Is that July?
Yes. July.
The 9th of July in the year 1815-2018. It's a long way away.
I think actually it's the 9th of the 7th, 18, and the rest is the time.
No, 20 minutes.
So it's going to be at 3:20
after 18 seconds
in the evening, and 18 seconds on.
That's just using the word.
You've
Jesus.
missed the decimal point. It's minutes.
Yeah, or it could be seconds.
So now we should sell that to...
That could be September 7th in 2018.
No, it's going to be minutes.
At 3:20 and 18 seconds.
It's going to be minutes. But at least we won't have to bang our foreheads on the screens anymore to count.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yes, and Joseph has to point out it's probably counted in moon phases. Thank you.
Maybe we should sell this to a media, like Fox News or something. I'll take it up.
No, I didn't count for leap years, and probably camping didn't either.
Yeah, that would involve camping to have some understanding of science.
And don't
if he understood
forget
science,
count,
he wouldn't.
Leap centuries, I believe.
If he didn't count
Or is it leap millenniums?
If he didn't count leap years, then how would his calculation work that included the specific time for a solar year that you said? Because that included the decimal points.
Oh, wait a second.
So he must have included leap years.
I just had a thought. Is camping using the Gregorian calendar or the Julian calendar?
No idea.
Most likely Gregorian, given where he is in America.
That would make a huge difference as to the final date that he gets.
But does he know that?
Probably not. But then again, you can't know when the rapture is.
Someone sounds like they're dying like I am.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry. Oh, you're dying, are you?
Yeah, Joseph pointed out he's using the Julian calendar. Again, you're using the moon phases.
A bit late to have a cold one, but everyone else in England had it like a month ago.
Hey, I don't follow the trends. I'm my own person.
Why do you people have your colds in summer? Store them up for the winter when it's bad weather anyway.
I live in Bangor. In the summer, at most, you're going to get -10 degrees. It is that cold.
I'm just
Where is that?
here we go. I'm just getting a link that everyone in chat is going to need to check out.
Chat on SkepticTV, Blog TV.
On the blog TV. I'm just getting the link for people. Here we go. So
Oh,
hang on.
Red Dwarf. Oh, the curry monster.
Yeah, Mutton Vindaloo. Lager! Oh, no. Of course! Lager! The only thing that'll kill a Vindaloo! Hang on, that's the wrong link.
I just bought Series 7 and 8 of that.
Good boy.
Not as good
Going
as
off
the early.
topic.
Yeah, sorry. Talk about this later.
Yeah.
It's sort of related to the whole curry apocalypse, but
Yeah, Armageddon.
that's gonna be so good.
Yeah, that link, check it out later. It relates to the moon phases. That's what
We
made me
need
feel-
to get the. No, it's not Mortal Kombat. What's the game, the sci-fi game where you basically just kill each other all the time?
There's probably quite a few.
No, it's blast.
I don't play.
Unreal
I
Tournament.
play shooting games.
That's the one. Unreal Tournament. Yeah, we need
all
to
the
get
science
All the
fiction.
players are in the arena together, just killing each other.
the sound effects for that for the countdown.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
that
well,
would be an epic way to go out.
how long till the rapture, by the way?
20
is it
minutes.
Oh no, it's not really the Rapture though. It's Armageddon, isn't it?
Yes, this is
Day
the
we go
actual-
kaplooey.
Yes, this
Yay.
is the day called kaplooey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The question is,
Does that mean that
No,
we've
no,
been
hang on,
damned
no,
for
no,
the
no.
last
The
5
cold's
months?
making my brain freeze. The
Basement
question
cat.
is, are we? The question is, are we? No. Are you? No, I was trying to do a pun on the Armageddon it thing.
Guys,
That's just flattened. Yes.
guys, something weird is happening. I'm floating.
You're
See,
just high.
I've managed to tie myself to the bed again.
I can't do window side report today. I'm too far from window. I'm in a new flat, so I would do window side report though. It's
Well,
just a bit
I'm-
black outside.
Yeah, it's the same here. I mean, I've got a street light just outside my window, and yeah, there's no one floating by at the moment. There's no strange ethereal hordes of evilness trying to come down to smite things Armageddon styling.
I actually just made myself.
Well, it's
a-
not
Wait,
just
I see
called
something. Nope.
spiders.
Nope, that was a bird.
It's my last supper.
Ba-da-boom.
What would your
Does
last
rain
meal
count?
be? If the rapture started happening, what would be the first thing you did?
Masturbate vigorously.
Flap my arms and try to
what-
fly.
I don't know. I mean, it depends exactly which subset of the Christian faith buggered off. I mean, I'd be a bit pissed off if the leftists were the fundamentalists.
Oh, so the ones
Yeah.
that this calculation actually matters to are the ones that are going to get left behind.
Yeah, no, they are. They're some of the
Mumble.
most un-Christian people. Yeah.
Well, technically, it never says who is going to be raptured, so that could be anybody could be raptured.
Yeah,
so
no, exactly.
Some
Which is,
fundamentalists might go, some won't, and some non-Christians would go, and some won't.
that's what I've said in the past about the fact that
Yeah.
if they're going to rapture up the people that have best followed Jesus's example, it's going to be the people
Buddhists.
that have looked after. Well, it's going to be the people that have looked after their fellow men, stuck up for the little guy, haven't been tried not to be too shitty to people, and it's going to be most of your kind of humanist atheist types, or depending on what sort of person they are. There'll be a bunch of Christian people. There might even be some people of other faiths.
And some
But
ninjas.
can you imagine it being your average fundamentalist Christian?
No.
Yeah.
I
The
can't
same
imagine
guys-
it being the average fundamentalist Christian preacher.
Mm.
But I
depends
do know
how-
some average Christian fundamentalists who might actually fit into that because they've actually tried to do it.
They actually try to be nice people. They just have
Yes,
some.
they've actually tried to. It's just they're surrounded by jackasses who make them look bad.
Yeah. No, I do get that some Christians are.
I think she just described all of Western religion, Headless.
I'm sorry there, Cleamy.
But if the
I do know some Hindus are jerks too, so you know that it kind of comes around, goes around.
There's jerks in everybody.
Yeah.
God damn it, my black beans and rice is still hot to eat.
Your microphone's cutting out a bit, Lewis.
It is.
I said my black beans and rice is still too hot to eat.
Thanks for the relevant.
Is it Black Bean of Armageddon?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, there must be an image of that somewhere on the internet. A bean killing people.
A bean killing people.
If not, I'm sure we could have another Wile E. Coyote Jesus Photoshop moment from someone.
Gotta love
Black Bean of Armageddon. Or the Black Bean Armageddon. I'm surprised we haven't had a Currymageddon. Up here.
Black Bean Armageddon has produced something.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, nearly there.
What's it
Wait.
done?
Why is the True Puka in the Skeptic TV thing?
Because he's not online.
Yeah, but on the
You do want to do a discussion of having it live on the show.
Yes, we know we're live on the show, and I don't know why the question of whether or not Puka was here came up.
no, because in the Skeptic TV chat, the one not for the broadcast, he linked us to something.
Was that Puka? He knows we're in here, but we're going
Never
off
mind.
topic.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
bimbling.
is there even a top to this? I mean, really, what
Yeah,
topic
it's
is it?
Armageddon Watch.
Yeah, but we're just fucking poking fun at the whole idea. I mean, just having a lighthearted conversation about whatever.
I know.
Well, like I said earlier, the next Rapture is expected to be next year, 2012, 21st of December.
Well, that's not the rapture. That's the actual end of the world.
You know what I mean? The end of the world. You know that sort of stuff.
That has nothing to do with Christianity, so that's why.
That was the Mayans, wasn't it? Are there actually still Mayans?
Yeah, there are Mayans. There are modern Mayans.
When were they
Yeah.
first around?
I
for
can't remember
some
after
time,
which.
about- since
Because
the
I kind of got into reading about the kind of Mesopotamia. No, isn't that not Mesopotamia? It's that sort of area in America. I kind of got into like the whole like
Mexico.
Yeah,
Mesoamerica.
that's it. Yeah, I've got a cold. It's turned my brain to mush.
There are some Christians who believe the rapture will occur in 2012. I reckon there's a group of Christians anywhere in the world who believes the rapture will happen every other day.
Yeah, but the Mayan calendar in 2012 isn't an ending; it's a beginning.
In what
Well,
sense?
It's the start of the next calendar.
It's the start of the next calendar. It's like us having January 1st.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
an ending; it's a beginning.
Well, it's both. It's like December 31st and
Yeah.
January 1st. It's
Yeah,
both. It's
but
an ending and a beginning.
Yeah, but the way they talk, the way the Mayans talk about it, it's not an ending where everything just blows up and it's all gone. It's actually a restart.
Beginning
Yeah,
of
I mean
There's-
the thing to remember about the Mayan calendar is it's all cyclical.
Yeah.
But were they
There's-
around? When were they around?
From about 500 AD to maybe 1500-ish, or no, because it was when the conquistadors came over. It was the Incas.
I have a horrible history book on my shelf here. Let me find it.
Well, Wombles, the Incas and the Mayans were two completely different groups.
Hell
Oh,
no.
It depends
but
whether or not they were
that's about the
spatially
Aztecs.
different or temporally different.
Well,
Because I
they
haven't
were-
read about those in a while.
Got
well,
Is
they
it-
were spatially different. The Incas were in Peru. The Mayans were in the.
No, they were temporally they were contemporaries, because there was a lot of Mayan text destroyed by the conquistadors.
Yes, I know,
Yeah,
but
the
I'm just saying
conquistadors
that.
destroyed both factions. It was just
Okay,
different.
the Mayans were initially established during the pre-classic period, 2000 BC to 250 AD.
Yes.
By the way, this whole the people. Is there anyone who believes the Mayan prediction to be true, or is everyone just taking the myth?
No.
When the calendar runs out.
Was that an
Still party.
apocalyptic picture that was just on the stream?
There's
We have random pictures that come from Tech Guy.
there'll be people around who believe the whole Mayan calendar ending thing. Do they believe it would be like a Christian rapture or something slightly different, or is it just the end of the world and everybody on it?
Oh, it's taken as being the end of the world. I think partly because of the cyclical nature of the Mayans' perception of time and that. But really, I think it's just 1,000 or so years, 500 or 1,000 years, depending on when they stopped writing that calendar. Ahead of time is more than what they need.
According to the Angry Aztecs Horrible History book, it was 1500 BC to 1901 that the Mayans were still fighting.
Wait, what? No, the Mayans were a lot before the Aztecs.
Nope.
Yeah.
Separate civilizations.
Yes, they were separate civilizations, but it was a lot before.
It makes you wonder.
Take it
When
from
will
me,
it-
the history guy.
Sorry.
I said, take it from me, the history person.
Yeah.
Someday the world will end. We all know that, right?
Yeah,
the world
but
that
we
the
don't
world
have
we
to be on it when it finishes.
Yeah, or the world that we know of.
I mean,
the world
who
that we know
knows?
it.
Who knows when the next asteroid will come along?
Oh no, we'll have
Asteroid?
the technology to blow
Meteor.
asteroids out the air by the time they.
Sure, it depends. I mean, I know we get close encounters all the time.
Like a
The-
meteor shower or something like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we get hit by those.
Well,
The
a
next
pop-
near miss is supposed to be in 2032, the Apophis asteroid. It's
That's
either
Apophis,
2032 or 2036.
By
See,
then we'll have
all we
done-
need to do is get the SG-1 team to deal with that.
It might
Yeah,
be,
wrong Apophis.
might be asteroids. It might be nuclear bombs going off. Who knows when?
2036.
Who knows when a Republican will get into office and just decide to blow well, abortion's still going on or something ridiculous like that.
Actually, going on to something topical, there was video that Yosh linked me to earlier today. I think I've still got the link for it up, and I'll share it in chat. And it's basically Romney is up for signing the bill that says life begins at conception. So anything that interferes with life after the conception should be banned. And so he wants to effectively
So
ban
war should be banned.
a whole bunch of birth control gets written off because it deals with because
Morning after
hormonal.
pill.
Yeah, well, it's things like there's some of the hormonal contraception, it prevents ovulation, but other bits of it can prevent implantation, and then there's other popular forms of birth control like the pill.
But
Not the
they'd
pill,
also have to
the
ban
coil.
alcohol. And they've tried that before and it didn't work.
Well, no, it's to do with the fact that things like the coil would then become illegal because the idea of a coil is it sits in the woman's uterus and it prevents implantation of a fertilized egg. And by doing that, you effectively
So they
break the law.
wouldn't ban a condom which prevents conception. Because conception hasn't taken place yet. They would only go after the contraceptives that stop implantation.
Guys,
Or
we are getting slightly
like
off
a morning after pill.
Who gives a shit, Lou?
topic.
Lewis has a question.
Sorry?
I said I have a question. Why are we having a time limit on this?
Because the world's supposed to. We don't have a solid time limit. We can keep going once the world finishes.
But don't forget, we do have the actual show tomorrow, and we don't want to tire out Tech Guy. He a bug, and I'm getting pretty gunked up at the moment.
And I'll
that guy
probably
a beer.
forget again.
Yeah, Shelley Summers, we have a tech guy.
Yeah.
Where is
Tech guy is awesome. He makes the magic work for us. You should totally sub to him if you haven't already on YouTube.
Where's James? I need someone to make peanuts references with.
What,
Yeah, but we don't need to do that on the show. It's not needed.
You.
No, it is.
No, it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to do a spoof version of the show? Fine, there's no problem with it. But not when we're doing stuff in a semi-serious format.
Spoof show of SkepticTV. What would that be called?
Believer TV.
Believer TV. Oh,
I'll kill your whole family.
Yeah, you're right. It would be Believer TV, and their slogan would be, "They're not skeptical, they accept."
I'm so happy they killed Justin Bieber in South Park.
There's oh, my brain is so shot. There's a CSI episode where Justin Bieber is playing a part and he gets shot in it. There's a clip on YouTube. It's hilarious.
That's from CSI.
Oh, and just on Bear's behalf, he'd like to remind everyone of the game.
Oh, for Christ's sake. I lost the
Womble, do you know how you win the game?
Run around screaming the game at people?
No. By not playing it.
No, see, I have my own twisted fun with it. See, I win all the time.
If you don't play the game...
You can't win something if you don't play it.
Then you can't lose the game.
Does it sound like I'm bothered by the game and saying the game? No, I've got no problem saying it. I love saying it to people that are my targets.
You're the virus carrier.
Yes. I'm the typhoid Mary of the game.
Why is CS Bear not in this chat?
Because he's at work.
Probably work.
Uh,
See, I've scored another one. That's the 2 in the call. And 1 in chat. This is brilliant. I'm loving this.
Hope you fucking get
we can have the Gameageddon.
Any day in which someone loses
Gameageddon.
Which also sounds like the Gameageddon.
Yeah, it sounds a bit pink.
Yeah.
That fire's just to die for.
There you go. I'm typing this in.
I want a Vindaloo.
What?
An Armageddon Vindaloo, the hottest.
Is it just a coincidence that you're all eating curry?
I think coincidence. It was suggested to me by Tech Guy, actually, to try and loosen up some of my mucal deposits. What I really could do with is 2 kind of sinus siphons or spigot things that are put in so that I can let the gunk build up and then release the pressure. Just let it drain out.
What you need is a neti pot.
What?
I think we should make a curry called the Armageddon, which literally the hottest Vindaloo.
And it's got to be made in a cast iron pot or something that's been sat on lava.
Just a witch's cauldron.
What the fuck is that?
That looks really weird.
And I have to refresh. Oh, is the thing up the nose? I'm about to get an ad now. Yeah, I've got an ESPN advert.
Like she's sticking a penis up her nose and it's coming out of her.
Why the hell would you want that? It's
like the shake weight.
You know that kind of shit, Womble.
You just need like a bowl of hot water and some eucalyptus stuff powdered into it.
Or just a curry.
And a really hot shower.
Oh, good shower.
Yeah.
A salt
need to
bath.
try that fajita.
Womble, you should try a salt bath.
No, I don't want a salt bath. Ew,
No.
sounds horrid. I'm a shower bunny.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you fill the tub up with hot water, throw in Epsom salt, and just lay in it.
Cue the tumbleweeds.
If you get it salty enough, you'll actually float.
No, we're off.
You'll become buoyant.
Salty water means that people
You know
can
how
float.
much salt you would have in there?
The Dead Sea level of salt.
Oh, you'd have to put a lot of Epsom salt in to do it.
By the way, quick
Bear's
question.
just pimped out Lewis to the whole room.
I recently found out that you can apparently...
Wow, someone would really willingly do you.
Fuck you, Womble.
2 minutes left.
implying
Right.
you're all like fucking surprised. I'm a sexy motherfucker.
Okay, Lewis, what were you trying to say before you got sidetracked?
I completely forgot.
Okay.
By the way, guys, are we having a show tomorrow as well?
Yeah, we
Yes.
are. That's
What's
why
it?
we're only doing an hour special today.
What's the topic?
I think conspiracies. I don't know.
Post-rapture conspiracy, why it didn't
But
work?
that's what you say.
Is it a conspiracy that
It's a
we're doing a
conspiracy.
show,
that you're
show on
supposed to-
conspiracies?
It's a conspiracy that some bastard has given me a cold.
Okay, hold on, guys. Listen to this for a second. Everyone's here always heard about the moon conspiracy with the moon landing and things being filmed on a set by NASA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they didn't actually go to the moon. I have a new theory to that conspiracy.
Right.
NASA really did get to the moon, and they found fish fossils from the
Didn't we
moon
cover this last
bukkake.
time?
Now, they couldn't show this to the public, so they came home
So they came
and
back and
refilmed the
then-
moon landing on a set
In order to
to hide the fact that there's fish fossils on the moon.
and a piece of the ark.
No, the Ark wouldn't be there because the Ark was built by no one still bobbing up and down in the water.
No, a piece of the ark, like a bit of it was blown off or something,
Oh, like a hatch or something like that? Yeah, that'd be possible.
Yeah, a loose hatch.
or
Yeah,
or the unicorns.
Yes, that's what they found the
Oh,
unicorn.
the second arc that had the unicorns and the dinosaurs and all the other mythical and
Yeah, they were-
extinct creatures.
It was
They
they,
found
had like
bear.
a sort of trailer on the back of the actual ark, like a
And-
little extra boat.
And the ugly bunny that couldn't get on the normal arc.
So what you say, like God made a miscalculation when telling Noah how big to build the ark, and Noah had to build another sub-ark?
Yeah.
Attach it to the back like
No, it was a case of
Caravan.
God said, look, I really want you to build just the one ark and get these nice creatures on. But if we don't tell the others, they'll go and eat everything. So build two, you know.
Yeah.
Tell you've got Arc A and Arc B, and everyone that's getting on Arc B is going to be the really important ones that we need to be ready and extra prepared. So you get them on there first, and then tie it down.
This sounds like that Simpsons episode with the
The
apocalypse
two
coming.
rockets.
So, yeah.
Quick, there's another rocket!
Or wasn't it that episode of Futurama where they had the giant garbage ball about to knock them out? And so they decided to make another giant garbage ball and fire it at it as to knock it away.
By the way, guys, I'm gonna have to wrap the show up. It's 9 o'clock now. So thank you all for coming. Keep on
Lewis, stop trying to
Yeah.
flap.
chat. That's a sex noise. but yeah, we're going to wrap it up, guys. So thanks for watching. We're on again tomorrow with we'll talk about conspiracies.
Normal Skeptic TV time.
And it's the end
Yeah,
of
he's
the
made
world.
cool just for you.
I've been your host today, even though I didn't realise it until 5 minutes before the show. This is Blue Juggernaut with Angry Womble,
I fucking like you.
Lafayette or Lewis,
Hey.
Gleamy, if
Yeah.
he's still here, and Headless Chicken.
Hey.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.